Oh, we're pleased to now bring in Liu Zhiqin, a senior research fellow at the Chongyang Institute of Financial Studies at Renmin University of China. Mr. Liu, good to see you. So this is a big question for you, but how do you assess the past decade of rural reform in China?
I think this is really a very big question because as we know, in the past 10 years, the biggest step forward or progress that China has made is the rural reform, because we see the rural development is very unique in the world. I think based on the 3 points. The first is the rural modernization is very advanced because of this policy support and also manufacturing industries that come to the countryside, the rural areas, make the farmers more modernized with the high technologies. And the second is, as you mentioned already, that the poverty in the rural area has been really reduced to zero. So in this way, that this is the biggest forward progress we have made in the past year. The poverty elimination has achieved great achievements and also has won great respect from the global community. And the third is quite important thing, that the education level in the rural areas has been really basically strong increase, as we see that in many areas that they have so-called advanced technologies imported from other provinces or even from the international community. So rural area in China is no more backward, is no more that far behind of the urbanization. So in this way, we see that in the past decade, the 10 years, this is a really big event or big progress, not only for China, but also for the human being in the history of the global development.
And now the next step is for rural residents to increase their income, and that's what this year's Central Guidance for Rural Affairs demanded, actions on this front. What reforms or measures then would you say could help with that?
According to our experience, we have achieved in the past years all the new challenges and uncertainties we are facing. I think still major three focuses should be paid great attention. Firstly, the policy support. As we know, the policy support is always the key element in rural development. Every year we have the #1 document only governing and covering this rural issue. And secondly, we have to try to have more diversified financial support to invite more investment in the rural areas. In the last decade, we see that many investors know not only to invest in the cities, in the advanced technologies or manufacturing, but also many investors, especially for those private investors, they have great interest in modernizing the farmers and the food security and the food development in rural areas. That is more financial support. And the third, as we know, that the cooperation between regions from east, middle, and the west part, also including the global coordination and the cooperation should be also invited to enhance the rural development and agriculture technology for further the interest of the people, because the income is very essential for the people. So we have to e-commerce, we have more technologies involved, and also we have the most important thing, that we have the best quality product that we can be sold out to all over the world, especially for domestic market. Is quite interesting for the potential buyers.
Well, thank you so much for your insights. It's good speaking to you, Liu Zhiqin with the Chongyang Institute of Financial Studies at Renmin University of China. Appreciate it.